So over the years, you may have heard us at Fountainhead refer to our 3 S's of success, and that being speed, service, and specialization. And it's really simple. I'll explain it to you before I tell you that we've actually recently added a couple more. So speed, we like to think that we're one of the fastest lenders in what we do in small business lending. We try to get back to people in 24 to 48 hours. Our average closes are usually in 45 days or less. So much faster than a lot of our competition, ordinary conventional bank lenders. So that's speed. The next one is service. We recognize that what we finance is often one of the largest transactions, if not the largest transaction in our small business owner's life. So it takes a level of service that goes above and beyond. Oftentimes we have to hold their hand and walk them through all the process. And so it really takes a high touch level of service. So we think that's really important. And the last thing, of course, is specialization. This is all we do. We only do SBA 7A, SBA 504, and our conventional loan product, and that's it. You never have to worry about us asking you to move your bank accounts over to us or anything like that. And collectively, we have over 400 years of SBA lending experience. So chances are we've seen about every scenario out there and know creative ways to get through it and still maintain eligibility and help our small business borrowers. So those are the original 3 S's: speed, service, and specialization. Well, like anything at Fountainhead, we are always trying to improve on things. And we've kind of put our heads together over the last couple of years, and we came up with 2 more S's. So now we're up to 5 total. And the 2 new S's are sincerity and soul. And while those things sound a little bit alike, they're a little bit different. The sincerity piece probably came about out of the pandemic and how many borrowers we helped with PPP loans. And what it came out of was, we sort of took on the pain, the frustration, the panic of a lot of the PPP borrowers that we dealt with in sort of an empathetic way. And so I think what it told us is there's very few folks in the financial services industry. They're quite as sincere about what they do as we are. This is a real passion for us. It's not just a job. So I think that sincerity is something that people can feel. They notice it, they recognize it, and it makes a difference. And that's our 4th S. The last S is soul. This one's a little more complicated to explain, but basically we understand the grit and determination it takes to be successful as a small business owner. We have a deep love of entrepreneurship. We feel like entrepreneurs have changed the world in so many ways that diplomats and politicians and others can't. And that's really contributed to prosperity in our society, our standard of living, etc. And so when you have that deep in your bones, I think you have a better understanding of these things. And a lot of our staff are business owners themselves, either historically or maybe have a side thing right now. And so I think that level of soul from a financial service provider, again, is something that I think people feel. They notice, they understand, and that's why they like to work with us. So hopefully this explanation of our 5 S's, our 2 new ones included, will be, beneficial to you, and you understand these are some things that make us very different than a lot of the folks out there: speed, service, specialization, sincerity, and soul. Thanks for listening.